welcome back to another vlog. I am 36 weeks pregnant now, and this vlog is going to be all about nesting. I have a few more things that I really want to check off my list before the baby comes, so I'm going to be working on that today while the kids are napping. Hopefully I can get it all done and take you guys along with me. My third baby came at 37 weeks, so we're kind of expecting this baby to come around the same time. I have been having some like pre-labor symptoms. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen anytime soon, but I'd rather be prepared than not. I still need to pack our hospital bag and pack the kids' overnight bag. I need to put together the car seat. I had washed it and spot cleaned it, and I need to put it back together and get it in the vehicle. And I need to sterilize and wash our bottles and pump parts so that they're all ready to go. Here's the bump. Getting pretty big. And I feel like she is definitely starting to get pretty low into my pelvis. I'm just uncomfortable and I want to be ready. I am ready, but I need to finish up these things so that I can be fully ready. So let's go. Okay, so for my hospital bag, I am just bringing this small suitcase, and my husband and I will both share this. We'll put all our clothes in here, all our toiletries, all our snacks. I'm a pretty light packer when it comes to going to the hospital. All 3 times I have only been there for 24 hours, so I'm only expecting to be there 24, 48 hours tops. So I don't want to bring a whole bunch of stuff and then have to bring home a whole bunch of stuff. So this bag is plenty big enough for the both of us. First, I have 2 sets of pajamas. With my last baby, I had made like a really oversized t-shirt and short set for pajamas, and I ended up living in those postpartum. So I went ahead and I made 2 more sets for this time. I am also going to throw in a pair of maternity leggings just in case I want to wear pants or something, or it's chilly in there. I can just throw these on. And that is all I am bringing for pajamas. I did consider getting a labor and delivery gown for this labor, only because due to medical reasons, I need to go to the hospital as soon as I realize I am in labor. I cannot wait until I'm in active labor. I need to go right away to be monitored. And so that could take a while. Early labor, if you've been in labor, you know early labor could literally be days. But I do tend to have quick labors. As soon as I feel contractions, it's only a couple hours before things start picking up. So I decided not to get one. I might regret that, but we'll see. I do remember with all 3 of my labors, I absolutely hated the labor and delivery gowns. They were just so uncomfortable and so big, and I feel like my backside was out the entire time, so I was so uncomfortable to get up and walk, and I just hated it. And at some point at the end of my labor and during delivery, I ended up in just a bra. So I don't know what happened there, but I hated it so much that it ended up coming off completely all 3 times. So I guess worst case scenario. Next, I have my coming home outfit. This is just a button-down gauze dress. Super breathable, super comfortable, and very flowy. I really, really like this dress. So I'm going to put this in there. I do have a pair of period boy shorts that I'm going to bring. I don't know if I'm going to wear them. I'm probably just going to wear the mesh underwear and the pads and stuff that the hospital gives me home. But just in case, I have those, and I have a regular pair of underwear. And then I just have a slip to go under my dress. And lastly, I am just bringing one comfortable nursing bra. I will probably wear this home. I find that my milk doesn't come in while I'm in the hospital. It usually takes a couple days, so I don't have to worry about leaking or anything. And usually until I leave, I like to just not have a bra on. I like to just be comfortable. So yeah, I'm just going to bring one, and I think that's going to be plenty. I will also have the one that I wear there, so if I need to wear a bra and this one's dirty or something, just in case. So that is all I'm bringing for me. For my husband, he again is a super light packer. I am just bringing sweatpants, 2 t-shirts, and a shirt to wear home. And then when he gets home, he can put whatever pants he wants in there for coming home. So like I said, super light packer. I don't want to bring a bunch of stuff there because they do give us a lot of stuff to bring home, like postpartum stuff and newborn stuff. And speaking of postpartum stuff, I just use what the hospital gives me. I don't buy any Depends or anything. I did with my first and my second, and I hated them both times. I preferred the stuff they give you from the hospital. And I found that I only needed like those heavy duty pads and postpartum care stuff for like the first 3, maybe 4 days. It wasn't long at all. So I just use what the hospital gives me, and then I switch over to regular pads or period underwear. I did go ahead and buy like all the toiletry stuff we would need, so that way we don't have to worry about grabbing deodorant or toothbrushes or body wash. I just bought all this stuff to put in here so that it's ready to go. Toothpaste, all of it, gel, hairspray. For the kids' overnight bag, they will be staying with their Nana, and we live pretty close to each other, or close enough to each other, so that if they run out of clothes, they can come and get what they need here at the house. So for them, I'm just going to pack maybe 3 pairs of clothes each, and 2 sets of pajamas. And then I need to do a pickup order and get a small pack of disposable diapers just to leave in the vehicle with the bag. And yeah, that's really all they need. It's just a couple sets of clothes, couple sets of pajamas, and diapers, and that's it. Here's what our hospital bag is looking like. Things that we use every day, like our chargers, my camera, we'll just throw in here before we leave. And in here, we still have some space, so I'll put in like postpartum things or newborn things that they give us from the hospital. Behind here is where I have all our snacks. We are big snackers, so I wanted to make sure we have plenty. So we have some goldfish and just some things that we really like. Not super healthy, but comforting. Now for the fun one. This is going to be baby's bag. I'm just bringing the Itsy Ritsy Boss Plus. I am a huge fan of Itsy Ritsy bags. If you know me, you know I love them. I'm not bringing a ton for her, but I do like to have a separate bag for her. That way her stuff is just easily accessible. And it's nice to have the extra space for the stuff that they give you when you come home. They give you diapers, they give you wipes, they give you pads, they give you underwear. Like, they just give you a bunch of stuff. And it's nice to have a little extra room to put all that in. Alright, first I am packing this cotton waffle blanket. I got this off Amazon, and I think this is going to be really good for the warmer weather that's coming. It's not too light, but it's not too heavy. I think this is going to be great. And I am also bringing a bamboo stretchy swaddle. They give you swaddles in the hospital, and we do use those, but we tend to like these stretchy ones a little bit more, so I'm just going to bring one just in case we decide we want to use it. And I'm going to go ahead and put both of those in this packing cube. If you haven't tried these Itsy Ritsy packing cubes, you should, because they really do hold so much. And it doesn't seem like they would, but they do. I love them. Not sponsored, but I love them. I tend to have little babies, like around 6 or 7 pounds, and I find that newborn clothes still is a little too big for them. So I am bringing 2 preemie outfits. All of my kids have come home in preemie outfits. So I have this floral one. So cute. and then just this cream one with a little embroidered rainbow. So I'm just bringing 2 preemie, and then I am bringing 1 newborn just in case. Along with outfits, I guess I am bringing this knotted gown. If you saw my last video, you know I am not a big fan of these, but they are really cute for announcement photos, so I think we'll use it for that and then take it off. Again, I got this with my last baby, and I don't plan to buy any more ever again. I hate swaddling in these. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I hate swaddling in these. But they do make for cute photos. And I'm going to put those in this packing cube. It's their medium-sized packing cube. And then these little booties, all of my kids have a pair of these little rattle booties that they wore home from the hospital. So this baby will have her own pair to wear home too. And that is all I'm bringing for clothes. I'm not going to pack socks or mittens because all of these footy pajamas have, obviously, feet covering and mittens on the sleeves, fold over mittens, and then just this one pair of booties if you want to count those as socks. But I will probably throw in a bow or something for photos. I just don't have one that I like with those outfits. So if I find one, I'll throw it in there. If not, then it's not a huge deal. She'll just wear the hospital hat. Next, I am bringing 2 burp cloths. These are muslin burp cloths that I got off Amazon. Actually, these were purchased off my registry, which I am so grateful for. But these are the best. I love muslin swaddles. They're just a good size, and they are so quick to absorb. I have tried so many different burp cloths and have hated all of them except for muslin burp cloths. So I am bringing 2 of those. I don't think I'll need both of them, but I'd rather have it and not need it. So in here, I just have a pacifier. All my kids have taken a pacifier, so I'm expecting this baby to. If she doesn't, okay, but if she does, great. I am just bringing a couple sets of nursing pads. Again, my milk doesn't usually come in while I'm at the hospital, but I'm bringing them just in case. Although I'm sure the hospital would have some for me to use, but just in case. They don't take up much space. And yeah. And lastly, I did crochet this rainbow blanket that I wanted to use for announcement photos, but it is just kind of big and bulky. So I think I might just leave this in the car, and if I decide I want it, my husband can go out and get it. Or I might leave it home. I don't know yet. We'll see. And yeah, that is all I'm bringing for baby. I am not buying a infant car seat. We've had this convertible car seat for a while now, so we are just going to go ahead and use this. It is the Graco Forever Deluxe, and it goes down to like 4 pounds or something. I don't know how accurate or true that is, but that's what it says online. So I know this one will be perfectly fine for a newborn. I'm expecting her to be around maybe 6.5 pounds. That's kind of average for my babies. I still need to spot clean these straps. So if you see how dirty they are, ignore that. I will clean it. We had 2 of these seats that my toddlers used, but then we got a new vehicle, and then we had a new baby. So we had this small SUV and 2 of these really clunky car seats that barely fit in there on their own. So we knew we needed to get slim fit car seats for all 3 of the kids. So we went ahead and got slim fit car seats for all of them. And so we've had 2 of these just sitting around That's why I can't justify getting another infant car seat, because this is perfectly usable. It just needs a good cleaning. There. Now all that's left to do is to spot clean these straps and get this in the vehicle and adjust it so that it is fit for a newborn. Alright, I did not get everything done before the kids woke up, but I got most everything done. All I have to do is just boil these for a couple minutes and then let them dry and then put them away, which I'm doing right now. The last really big thing I want to do before the baby comes is meal prep. I want to put a bunch of meals in our freezer and in our deep freezer, but I can do a different video on that because I feel like that is going to be an all-day project. So hopefully I can get that done this weekend. That is all I have for this vlog. It is really nice outside, so I'm hoping to get the kids outside after I finish sterilizing these. And yeah, what are some things that you had in your hospital bag that you ended up not using, or some things that you didn't think you would use that you ended up using a lot? One of my things is chapstick, and I need to order some to just leave in the diaper bag because I forgot chapstick all 3 times and I was miserable all 3 times. So I cannot forget that because I literally almost just did. But yeah, that's all I have for this vlog. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.